I think it's a great follow-up to the Obama deception. You know, if you watch those two films together, if you have the time to sit down and watch Obama deception, Fall of the Republic, it's the 1-2 punch. That's all you need to know to see things in the light you need to, survive this next 10 years.
Yeah, Marvin needs to show this to his girlfriend that won't wake up. Max, it was great having you on with us. Thank you so much for joining us early in the new year.
All right, thanks, buddy.
2010, ladies and gentlemen, the year we're going to really start moving towards bringing down the New World Order. We're going to have even more victories this year. We'll be right back with the body scanners.
You may be new to freeze-dried foods. You may have storable food questions. You may want to buy your freeze-dried foods from a very reputable company and not go broke in the process. Welcome to the Freeze-Dry Guy. Okay, actually, we're more than just one guy. We're a California-based company that's been serving our U.S. military and other government agencies with the finest in freeze-dried storable foods and emergency rations since 1970. See all about us at freezedryguy.com. With Freeze-Dry Guy freeze-dried foods, you can and will be ready for just about any unexpected crisis. Freeze-Dry Guy foods are delicious, require little preparation, and will taste just as fresh decades from now as they do today. Just add hot water and serve. Backpackers consistently rate us #1 year after year as the best tasting and ease of preparation. Isn't that what you want for your family? Visit freezedryguy.com or call 866-404-FOOD. That's 866-404-3663 or go to freezedryguy.com. Freeze-Dry Guy, the best you can buy.
Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As they're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
I have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, it seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at prisonplanet.tv.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold for your IRA? That's right. Gold has been available to be placed in IRAs since 1986. Yet still, the financial industry refuses to recognize the value of real hard assets for your retirement. The truth be told, gold and silver has outperformed paper investments like stocks, bonds, and CDs, yet no word about IRAs. Perhaps the financial institutions want to maintain control of your assets by keeping you in paper. If you'd like to take a look at gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low return on your paper investments. Call 800-686-2237. Make sure that you secure your future. Call 800-686-2237. That's 1-800-686-2237.
Studies have shown that many people do not get the proper vitamins and minerals necessary to maintain good health. With so many places to choose from, deciding where and what to buy can be a lengthy, frustrating process. The answer is simple. PureBulk.com. PureBulk.com has over 150 bulk wholesale nutritional products in stock, including vitamins, super antioxidants, amino acids, and herbal extracts. PureBulk.com's products contain no fillers, no additives, no fancy retail packaging, and no minimum purchase, allowing you to save 50 to 90% over store-bought supplements. PureBulk.com carries atomic iodine, red wine extract, ginkgo biloba, oil of oregano, natural coffee caffeine, L-arginine, resveratrol, hyaluronic acid, creatine, curcumin, pine bark extract, grape seed extract, and more. For prices, additional products, and more information, visit PureBulk.com. That's PureBulk.com or call 406-251-3270. That's 406-251-3270 today.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. We have 40 minutes left in the syndicated radio transmission. I am now going to give you the complete overview on the basics of the airport naked body scanners and exactly why this is being done. We are being incrementally taught that what goes on in the airports will then happen on the streets and schools and shopping malls and bus terminals and train terminals of America. 7 years ago, Homeland Security, newly sworn in director, Governor Ridge, had a 2-hour symposium on C-SPAN that I happened to cross at home. And I've done, of course, countless amounts of research after that, where he said, the no-fly will be a no-buy, a no-work. Everyone will have a national ID card. If you haven't paid taxes or have bad credit, you won't be able to fly or have jobs. You'll go to the government to be put on a form of probation outside of law, outside of the courts, to be able to go get your job and do community service for them, like prisoners snoveling snow in D.C. Citizens can't have those jobs. Slavery. And they started out, and Napolitano's on record now saying we're going to incrementally, Gordon Brown, the Prime Minister of England's on record saying we're putting the body scanners in at every airport. Europe's putting them in all at the same time, right on cue. They start putting them in the weeks before the underwear bomber strikes. They hype it right on time. And they are saying that they are going to put them in every airport. They're going in Austin. They're going in everywhere. They're going in where I live. And that in the next year, they're going to phase in where everyone has to go through them. They 360 body scan you. They have serious health effects, according to scientific reports we're going to go over. They record a digital biometric image of your body, just like your thumbprint or your face scan. It's even more accurate to have your body 360 scanned. Then they keep that in a database, just like they've now declassified 14 years after I first broke it, that all babies for 37 years in the Western world under a secret UN genome project have had their blood taken at birth. In fact, Google that article out of the Austin American Statesman. State destroys 4 million blood samples of babies. Just starting that because people are finally waking up from this show and suing. People won't believe that. I want them to see it. We'll also put on screen what is really seen with these scanners. The media is showing you blurred images. There's so many facets. I'm going to try to cover it. But first, how many reports have you seen on the news of women being forced to drink their own breast milk when it's in a baby bottle for them? First, you're not supposed to breastfeed on a plane because it freaks people out, but the naked body scanners are good. Everything natural is bad. Everything unnatural and evil is good. How many people do they beat to death and taser to death in airports? In Hawaii, baby detained dies in Honolulu airport. Associated Press, MSNBC. I'll show PrisonPlanet.tv viewers a close shot. They came in, they had their IDs, they had everything. They just decided to hold them. The baby died. So there's all of that abuse. Notice how they've cycled up the abuse. First, after 9/11, they start questioning you. They create a no-fly list. Now they have bills to make it a no-buy list, where they secretly put you on a list, over 1 million Americans, 25,000 a month put on it, but every time there's a real terrorist who's even on it, they let them in. So we have that going on. And then they start having you take your shoes off and your belt off and untuck your shirt and open up your laptop and tell them what's on your computer. TSA announced 2 years ago they would start seizing computers randomly and downloading their contents without warrants, charging people for tax offenses that they found in the computers. If you fly internationally, mainline porn is illegal to transport it. Of two 30-year-old people having sex, a man and a woman, that's illegal. They are using this to go after everybody and catch them in this web. Then you have all the huge profits being made by Chertoff, the head of Homeland Security, who owns a bunch of stock in the main companies, out promoting it. Total conflicts of interest, billions and billions a year spent on these systems. Since I mentioned it, put it on screen. Texas to destroy baby blood taken without consent. And that's out of the AP. Here's state to destroy blood samples. That's Austin American Statesman, San Antonio Express News. Again, this is the type of secret stuff that's been going on forever. My point is that they're in the business of violating your rights. It's all illegal. On top of that, The Amsterdam airport had the body scanners. He wasn't put through them. He didn't have a passport. The underwear bomber was led by a sharp-dressed man on board the plane. Someone videotaped the whole event.